Hello, I am Jitendra Nigam from Ma Kalyanika Public School, Gaurela, Pendra Road. Dear students, today our topic is water. And you know that water is very important resource as well as assets for us for the existence of the mankind as well as the plants. Without water, we can't imagine about the existence of life. You also know that in entire earth, the 2/3 part of the earth is covered with the water, and only in 1/3 part of the earth there is a land mass. But with water a problem is there, a critical problem is there, that in one hand it is said that the 2/3 part of the earth is covered with the water, while the mankind is suffering from the water scarcity. What is the reason behind that? Because the 2/3 water which is found on the earth, out of that 100% water, only 97.3% water is alkaline water, ocean water. And you know that out of the total water, this 97.3% water is useless for the mankind's, useless for this biological kingdom. Only 2.7% water is useful, or only 2.7% water is available with us as a fresh water. But one more problem is there. Out of this 2.7% of fresh water, only 30% water is available with us as a groundwater, and the rest of the 70% water is found in form of frozen icebergs and glacier. You know that this iceberg and glacier is also useless for us. So out of the 2.7% water, only near about 0.9% water, or simply we can say that 1% water is useful for the mankind, which is usable for the mankind. And thereafter it is also said that we have to conserve the water, because water scarcity is there. So it is said everywhere that we have to conserve the water, we have to save the water, because water is life. जल ही जीवन है. यदि हम इस पानी को नहीं बचाएंगे, then in future we will get the problem. Then we will get the problem in future, and our future generation will also get the problem. So this is our moral duty, that we have to fulfill our need also, as well as also we are aware about to conserve the water for future as well as our future generation. How we have to conserve the water? To conserve the water, many of the themes are there, many of the programs are there. The first is said as the rainwater harvesting. What is rainwater harvesting? Normally the rainwater harvesting is installed in a particular premises. Where we have to develop a kind of slope of the earth, where we have to develop a kind of the slope of roof in a particular direction of that premises. So whenever there is a rain, that entire rainwater is flows in a particular direction of that premises, and through that water harvesting system, we have to hold that water in the depth of the earth. So water harvesting is very important means, and it can be developed in all the premises. It may be a small premises, it may be a bigger premises. We can develop a kind of water harvesting system with the proper development of the slope of that premises of earth as well as the roof, and pour that water in the depth of the earth in that premises only. That rainwater is never we go outside from the premise during the rain. The second concern is watershed mission. Watershed mission is that concern where we have to find out the slope of a natural slope of a particular area of 50 kilometers, 30 kilometers, or 20 kilometers. In a bigger area, we have to find out the natural slope of that area in that particular direction where the entire rainwater is flowing in that particular direction during the rain, and in that particular point we have to construct a stop dam, a dam to conserve the water, to store the water, through which we have to maintain the supply of the water whole the year in nearby surrounding. So that concern is said as, that theme is said as the watershed mission. There is many other also concerns are there, like multi-purpose river valley projects. Multi-purpose river valley projects are a bigger concern, which are developed for the multiple objectives. Not only the water conservation is there, that project, that concern is having the multiple aspects. First, to conserve the water, for the purpose of irrigation, for the purpose of the electricity, for the purpose of the fisheries, for the purpose of the tourism. Many of the aspects are there in multi-purpose river valley projects. Multi-purpose river valley projects are constructed in a perennial river, and these projects are required a large amount of investment because these projects are fulfilling the multiple objectives of the life. Like Bhakhra Nangal is a multi-purpose river valley project. Hirakud Dam is also the multi-purpose river valley project. In nearby, yes, Bansagar project is there, nearby Bevhari. That is also the multi-purpose river valley projects. So, the multi-purpose river valley projects are developed in those areas not for the only one objective. These concerns are having the multiple objectives of electricity, irrigation, tourism, fisheries, as along with the water conservation. The one more mean is there, that we have to use the water in a proper way without misusing of the water, without wastage of the water. We have also aware about the concern that single drop of the water is not wasted by us. We have to conserve it in a proper way. We have to conserve the water. We have to consume the water in a proper way. Okay, thank you. Now we will meet in next lecture. Okay, thank you.